You know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Randolph can't hit. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Howard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Dwight Howard, one of the more criticized stars over the past few seasons. He says he's motivated by his critics. And he's had more than a few. Howard playing with a chip on his shoulder. He feels he has a lot to prove.
Gordon's checked in for Zach Randolph. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Pistons. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Here's George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Joe Johnson picks one up.
And for Dwight in Orlando, I think he might have done some things differently. But Los Angeles was a tough situation, not really of his making. That was created by external forces, I think. And once he did decide to leave, it got worse. And really was beyond his control in many ways. His toughness was questioned, his basketball IQ kind of became a personal attack on him, which wasn't quite fair. It's a little bit, you know, I can understand why he might hold a grudge.
And Lillard kicks to Gordon. Bank shot, no good.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Johnson wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. And for Dwight Howard, there are always going to be ruffled feathers when you leave a city behind. Certainly that was the case in Orlando and Los Angeles.
Yeah, and there may have been some indecision as well that led to that media frenzy. The story just wouldn't go away, but I think in the end he ended up exactly where he needed to be, with an up-and-coming team in a good city, in a comfortable environment with a good young talent base around him.
Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The dish to Parker. And stolen by Gordon. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A different look here for Detroit. Aldridge comes in for Taj Gibson. And Beal subbed in for Parker. Pistons trailed by 3. Johnson outside. Howard setting the pick for Johnson. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Beal against Lillard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And taken away by Ellis. Here's Beal. From outside, off the mark.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. Pass to George. Launches it. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson inside. DeRozan defending. Johnson dishes to Howard. DeRozan passes to Randall. Three-pointer, Lillard. Shot denied. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ellis against DeRozan. Aldridge with his screen on DeRozan. Ellis kicks to Howard. It's stolen by DeRozan. George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. From deep. That's good for George on the assist by Chandler. And it's 13 points here for George.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ellis.
Big-time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too. He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Howard dishes to Ellis. And stolen by Lillard. He lobs it up. And George with the stuff.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Parker's checked in. And so they foul intentionally.
Defensive foul. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his second personal foul. Fifth.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Pistons. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Detroit's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Ellis kicks to Morrow. The Pistons working the ball around now. Fires the 3. Connects. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And it's Randolph penetrating. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
The Pistons making a change here. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
Chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their